weight. So instantly, I start, when I got to 215, I said, oh, I went past 200, right? So I started, and yeah, so it was 215. I said, Father, the first thing I did, truthfully, you can know, you always say, Father, please help me find myself. Help me restore myself and help me lose weight. So that's why I always say ask Father first. Then after that, that's when you understand the foods you eat. It ain't the foods that you eat. It's even how you eat it. It's how you make it burn off. See?
How far back are we talking when you were this big?
Well, it was about year 2002.
2002, you were over 200 pounds.
Yes.
So what inspired this whole dance? I'm trying to understand how it formed. Because I saw the performance on the internet, and
yes.
it was really interesting how you just combined music, dance, gospel, and R&B with a gospel twist, as you say, along with your dancing and exercise. And to the people who don't know, it might be crazy. We just wanted to know what inspired you.
And yes.
And so what I'm trying to understand is you're saying you lost all that weight doing the performance like what you were doing on the internet?
Yeah, that's why I was so I let you know. Okay. First you gotta ask God. It's not just start exercising. First you gotta ask God, say it's really time for me to truthfully lose weight, and that's when it's not the food how you eat it. Truthfully, it's how you eat and get the metabolism burning, and that's why I'm gonna let you know every single thing you do is the exercise. Your daily routine is exercise. When you go to the grocery store, you lift your bags. Go ahead, lift them. Lift your bags up. When you go ahead and sweep in the house, go ahead. Sweep because you have your muscle. And then when I incorporate the dance into song, like when I say Jesus, I'll stand up and I'll say, I'll say Jesus, like a cross, up, cross, and what it's doing is working your stomach, and it's like a little weight bench, cross, up, and that's for Jesus. And I say Treemonisha, my name, tree. Like a tree, it shakes and rock. So this for what? The love handles. And see, I've learned that there are very many heavy-set people. Now, I don't like to say overweight, but people that's holding, and there are people that's in church, okay? And they say, oh, why are you doing push-ups in church? And why are you doing splits in church? Because in church, I have found that there is a lot of heavy-set and overweighted people that is praying, say, Lord, can you please help me lose weight? And so I am the one that will come to everybody's church and help them lose weight. And have them great singing and dancing, so we can have everybody sing and come together, so we can stand strong with one another and love one another. And that's what I have did it for.
Great. That makes sense to me. So tell me now, now that you've explained that part, basically, as you know, you've been getting quite a buzz on the internet, and we noticed that a lot of people were, you had some good feedback, but a lot of people were up in arms about this. How did that make you feel? I mean, first of all, did you put that on the internet?
No.
What happened?
Well, it was a great gathering at church, like all church, wonderful people do, and this time it was recorded and then set out on YouTube, and I didn't have no knowledge of. Okay. And it was actually saying, things say I'm crazy. But thank God you said that, because I am crazy for the Lord. Amen, hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? Amen. But I didn't do things in a crazy manner. I showed you how strong in love I am with the Lord to bring church and to bring something that people wouldn't even touch on, like secular music, to change God into it, because there's plenty songs that's considered secular music that has been converted. And a lot of preachers have been saying, hey, it's okay. We have heard a lot of it. But when it's my turn, Treemonisha, to do it, oh, it hit the fan. Treemonisha all around. Treemonisha doing bad things and disrespecting God. But it wasn't for that. It was for the goodness and coming together and celebration for a birthday and your birthday and for resurrection, as they call Easter. And that's all we was doing, just giving love. And that day, we was giving love for the Lord even especially.
So for the people that didn't understand what was going on, what would you like them to get from all this?
Well, what I want you all to get from, because I've learned that they've been watching things by sight Father always say, go by faith and not by sight. And it's amazing why they've seen a lot of things that's not in the clearance, or what didn't even happen. And I've seen people who have been judging me and ridiculing me. And that really hurts me, and they calling me bad names and rebuking me and things of that nature, you know. And I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was have a great cause, and I didn't know I was going to be on YouTube. But it didn't make a difference. I can be worldwide again. Everything I do, you can record me. I don't do anything bad. I was doing anything for good, for the Lord.
So let me ask you, do you plan to turn this into maybe, let's say, a Treemonisha workout gospel DVDs?
Yes! You hit it right on the spot. It's called the Treemonisha 20-minute CD workout plan.
Oh, you already got it?
Yes!
Oh,
and that was one of the songs I was performing. We ought to have a leader in our neighborhood, an energetic leader to follow for our good. See?
Wow, keep going. Let me get some more of that.
The ignorant and too long have ruled. I don't see why they should. And all the people they have fooled because they... See, you know what amazes me? When they say I did the Dougie, they say I did the Dougie. It says, we ought to have a leader in our neighborhood, an energetic leader to follow for our good. The ignorant and too long have ruled. I don't see why they should. And all the people they have fooled because they have found they could. We ought to have a leader in our neighborhoods, an energetic leader to follow for our good.
Wow, wow, that's impressive. It's impressive. What inspired you to come up with that? I mean...
Yes, because see, that's Scott Joplin play, okay? And then let me let you know, when I do this, do the bunny hop, they say, oh, she's doing a bunny hop. That's for your stomach muscle.
Wow.
Okay? That's for your stomach muscle when you do the bunny hop. And then when you, I already told you about the Treemonisha shape, and then also everything you do is a dance and emotion. You see what I'm saying? And every movement we do, and this means peace. You see what I'm saying? So why change the situation? And all I was doing is working everything for peace.
Oh, okay. So sweating it out for peace.
Sweating it out for peace and for the Lord. Amen.
Wow, that's incredible. And so tell me, how can the people reach you? I mean, where are you going to be performing next?
Well...
No, better question. When is the DVD coming out? And how can everyone get it?
Wow. Well, actually, I already have copies, and everybody can actually get it now. You know, they on sale. Or well, right now we're putting it up, but you can contact me on, like you all have been doing already, on Facebook and YouTube. You know, you want to contact me.
Will they find you under Treemonisha on Facebook?
Yes, it'll be under Treemonisha Royalty.
Gotcha. And tell us about your display here.
Okay. Well, this is part of the Treemonisha's play and theatrical movie that we're going to play.
What is that?
And this is the hat. Because, see, in a movie or in a play, Treemonisha wants to be like her friends.
Just so we're clear, for the people that don't know, you're saying Treemonisha, your name was actually a play?
Yes.
Tell the people a little bit about who wrote that and when did it come out, or like when was it originally wrote and who wrote it, and just tell us a little background about the Treemonisha play.
Okay. Well, Scott Joplin had created Treemonisha due to the war of what happened, and he knew that it's a great spirit from God going to come to bless the earth.
Scott Joplin from back in the 1800s.
And it was back in the 1800s,
gotcha.
Correct.
Okay.
And from the 1800s, that's when he get a chance. He tried to perform and act it. They didn't give him no play. Then he passed away, and then in 1976, that's when Treemonisha originated.
So someone picked up his work,
and they picked up his work and actually turned it to the play. Well, it was already a play. Yes, it hit. No, it didn't hit Broadway, but it's actually just went. It hit Priscilla Prize.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes, it did.
And so what is?
So this is what they wore, and when they wore this, everybody was walking around with these hats on. Really? And Treemonisha wanted a hat, and her mom said, "Hey, Treemonisha, a certain time you get your hat, and you get it from a special tree." And that's when her name was explained to her. And this is how she looks with her hat when she get a chance. And when she received her hat, this is going to bless her because she finally found her tree that's going to have her to arrive to her point of her life, because when she become a woman, she become her leader, she is. And when she become a leader, she get the ignorance and poverty out of the communities. And once she do that, we receive our reparation back. And then we receive our harvest back. You understand what I'm saying?
Well, Treemonisha, I would like to thank you.
And
you have definitely arrived.
Yes, thank you.
All right, let's go.
Yes.